Trombones, in this video we're going to take a look at Mary Had a Little Lamb. This is a song that we'll use our count, say, finger, play practice strategy on, but we will also be using a new strategy which is called chunking, where we do a measure and another measure and we put them together instead of trying to do the whole thing all at once. So another practice strategy for you to add, and these practice strategies can help you as you're practicing to solve problems. So let's take a look at Mary Had a Little Lamb. First we need to talk about the counting. So the counting on this, we have a couple different rhythm patterns. We have the pattern where there's 4 quarter notes. We have that a couple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each note gets 1 count. Okay. We also have the pattern where we have quarter, quarter, half note. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we hold that note for 2 counts. The last measure we have a whole note. That's a 4 count note we're going to hold. 1 all the way through the whole entire measure. Okay, so that's how the counting is going to go. Let's try counting through this whole song. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so the last note's nice and long. Okay, let's try counting that again. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now, that's the counting. What we're going to do now is we're going to just kind of break this up and do a little bit at a time. We'll do like 2 measures at a time to kind of chunk that up. So let's look at this first 2 measures here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's our counting. So the notes are going to be D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. And that's just matching the notes that we have up here. So we look at this first note, it's on the middle line. We look up here on D, that dot's on the middle line, so that's a D. So D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. Say those notes with me. Ready? Go. D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. Okay, so that's the note names. Now, after we say the note names, we need to move our slide. Okay, so we're going to finger the notes, which means we move our slide through it. So we're going to do D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. Find those places. Okay, say that with me. Move your slide. Ready? Go. D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. One more time. D, C, B flat, C, D, D, D. Sounds like this. Listen. And if you think in your head, Mary had a little lamb, you'll be able to get it a lot better, okay? So let's try playing together that part. Ready? Go. One more time. Ready? Go. Okay, check your trombone hand position here. Here's your left hand. Okay, check that your trombone's not too high or too low. You want to right about here. Okay, let's do that one more time. Just those first 2 measures, 42 and 43. Ready? Go. And if you need to spend some more time on that, do that. Work on those measures. Okay, then when we get to measure 44 and 45, we're going to play C, 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 D, F, F. So we're going to go up to that high F, first position up high. Okay, so let's move our slide for that. So, let's see again here. So C's all the way out. C, 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 D, F, F. Say that with me. Move your slide. Ready? Go. C, 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 D, F, F. One more time. Ready? And C, 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 D, F, F. F. Sounds like this. You try it. Ready? Go. Make sure you get up to that F. D, F, F. Don't go D, F, F. D, F, F. Up high. One more time, starting on the C. Ready? Go. So make sure you're practicing to get your sound to match my sound. Now let's try playing the whole first line. 42, 43, 44, 45, okay? Do your best. Ready? Go. Okay, now that might take some practice. Don't underestimate how much practice can pay off. If you do it every day, it will get easier and easier and easier. If you don't do it, if you don't practice it, each time you come back to it, it's going to seem really hard. So the daily practice is how your brain makes those connections to make that easier. Try it one more time. Ready? Go. Okay, so that's the first line. Let's take a look now at the second line. Now, one thing I didn't explain earlier is when you finish this first line, do you see how the measured line is just a regular bar line? That's how you know to go on to the second line. At the end of the second line, there's a big, thick, black double bar line, final bar line, telling you this song is over. So stop here. Okay, so now we're on the second line, and you're going to have D, C, B flat, C, D, and you'll notice that's the same thing we did up here. So part of the reason why we can practice things in chunks is that when you practice one chunk, oftentimes you come and later find, oh, there it is again. And so if you really spend some good time up here to get this really good, it'll pay off later. So here we have D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 D. Let's stop right here. So 4 Ds this time instead of up here we had 3. So that's one thing that's different. Okay, so let's say those notes again. Ready? Go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 D. Now move your slide. Same thing, say those notes, but move your slide. Ready? Go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 D. Try it again. Make sure your slide is moving nice and quickly with a lot of energy. Ready? Go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 D. And make sure you get 4 Ds. Listen. So there's 4 Ds there. Play that with me. Ready? Go. Okay, one more time. Ready? Go. So you practice that and get that really good. And then the ending, you're going to have C, C, D, C, B flat. Say that with me. Ready? Go. C, C, D, C, B flat. So be all the way out to 6th position on that C. Say those notes. Ready? Go. C, C, D, C, B flat. Okay, let's try playing that together. Ready? Go. One more time, ready? Go. Now let's try playing that whole second line. 46, 47, 48, 49. 1, 2, 46, and go. Hopefully you did okay on that. If you need to practice that line, do some more on that. But we're going to go ahead and try doing the whole song now, 42 all the way to 49, doing both lines, and then practice and do your best. Here we go. Ready? Go. This is a fun song to play. People love hearing you play Mary Had Little Lamb. They're like, wow, that's so good. So practice it, get it really good, and then go play for your family, okay? Good luck. Have a fun time with it.